What's up, guys? Good morning. Hope you're having a great start to your day so far. We've gotten back from our daily walk. We got our steps in. We're feeling good. We're alive. We're ready to go. We're ready to make some money. We're ready to make some impact in the world. It's 8:09 a.m. on August 23rd, 2024. Happy Friday to everyone. We're going to start with a quote of the day. And this is from someone who really inspires me just from a business perspective and how they think about life and how they have just really crushed it and are super successful. So you define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. And that's by Oprah Winfrey. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. Moving on into Bitcoin. According to the fair price calculator and the power law, Bitcoin should be at $73,000, almost $74,000 today. Excuse me. The current price is undervalued still at 18%. It's at $60,861. So interesting. The main topic of today I want to discuss is from Rajat, a CFA. This is about Bitcoin, and again, this is not financial advice, but this kind of goes along the lines of the power law. And I think it's really interesting because, if the math is correct and, it keeps going on following the trend for the power law, we'll see these numbers. So I'm going to read this whole tweet on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to follow this guy. And so Bitcoin will eventually trade for 100,000 USD, 1 million USD, 10 million USD, 100 million USD, 1 billion USD, etc. Here's how it will happen. And I'm going to read all this, guys, because this is one of the best tweets I've heard in a while. US dollars are the global reserve currency and are well recognized as money anywhere in the world. You can buy anything with the value of Bitcoin because you can use Bitcoin to buy US dollars. US dollars can be created at will and added to the economy by the Federal Reserve. Just like everything else, US dollars are a market good. US dollar sellers never run out. The supply rises forever. Demand is easily filled with newly issued dollars. The purchasing power decreases forever. Holding US dollars is like playing a game of hot potato. Bitcoin sellers will run out at these prices. Less than 0.1% of the world understands Bitcoin. 90% of holders probably have no idea what they own. Long term, they will sell to people who do understand it. The price will need to rise to bring more sellers to the market. As the number of people willing to sell US dollars in exchange for Bitcoin increases, the exchange rate for USD/BTC rises. As more people understand Bitcoin, the Bitcoin demand will rise, the supply of USD will rise, while the supply of Bitcoin decreases and the demand for USD decreases. There's always someone in the world who is willing to give away USD in exchange for Bitcoin. I don't know a single person who understands Bitcoin and doesn't want more. People with 0.01 want 0.1. People with 0.1 want 1. People with 1 want 10, and so on, etc. Bitcoin is a commodity with a global market, and someone is willing to pay 61,000 USD for 1 Bitcoin right now. At one point, 1 Bitcoin was worth $0. Man, if I could just go back in time, but it's all good. We're here and now. Bitcoin is programmatically limited to a supply of 21 million coins. As coins are purchased and taken off exchanges, a large portion of them are never sold again. More people see Bitcoin as a store of value every day and plan to hold for years or even decades. This will push the price of Bitcoin up forever. If you don't believe me, stay on the sidelines and watch what happens to the price of Bitcoin over the next few years. Historically, we see a rise in price for 3 years, then see a drop in price for 1 year. The supply of new Bitcoin entering the economy is scheduled to decrease by 50% every 4 years. When the available supply isn't enough to fulfill demand, the USD price of Bitcoin rises. I think near the beginning to the middle of 2025, Retail investors will start paying attention. At this point, we will see scams everywhere, like FTX and Luna. These companies will likely hold a lot of Bitcoin and be forced to sell when they collapse. This cycle will repeat over and over again until Bitcoin is the most widely accepted form of money. Each cycle moves well from the current system to Bitcoin, and more people adopt a Bitcoin standard because they spend the time required to learn how it works. Over the next few years, 99% of the value of the dollar's financial system will be transferred to Bitcoin holders. As market participants see how Bitcoin is performing, the demand for USD will decrease, the demand for Bitcoin will increase. People will sell their traditional assets for Bitcoin. Keep in mind, in most nation states, central banks, financial institutions, and businesses haven't even started buying yet. Bitcoin's price is still too low for a lot of the wealthiest people in the world to pay attention. Most people will ignore Bitcoin until 1 million. Wow. Thank you, Rajat. I appreciate that. Thank you for that education and your perspective on that. I really appreciate it. Some other tweets on X from Michael Saylor, the GOAT. Get over your fear of commitment. Hashtag Bitcoin. Yeah, so there's not too much other stuff on oh, this is a funny. Austin Powers trying to get out. We're stuck in between 59K and 62K. Not financial advice, but great buying opportunity, guys. Yep, Bitcoin loves recessions. Look what happened after March 2020. It went from 3,500 bucks to 69,000. Gosh, I wish I bought some at 3,500. That'd be amazing. We haven't weighed ourselves today, guys. We're going to do that later, and we're going to get after it today. We got a busy day. I got to help my buddy move some stuff. I got to work a little bit, and we're just going to have a good day. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. We're going to continue to cook good food. We're going to continue to make gains. We're going to continue to lose weight, and we're going to continue to love life. What I want to end with today is what I started with my video earlier today, and that's having more grace and compassion for others. I feel like so many times we just judge people and have a negative perspective on people that we've never met, and we don't know what people are going through. We have no idea what some people are going through. And it's really important to have grace, to have compassion for people, and to love people and really try to understand where they're coming from. So with that being said, I'm going to say this quote from Oprah one more time. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.